out wildly, but I think that hurt has made her put up a defense.
I suppose anybody can become callous if they're hurt often enough. Oh, by the way, I've received a report from the Child Welfare Department on the Burke children. I'm going to have to discuss it with Nolene.
Well, you'll find her very uncooperative, I'm afraid.
Yes, but surely once she realizes the situation... well, I'll have to give it a go anyway. Meantime, I'm going to the hospital to get Kerry.
Well, tell her we all wish her well.
But I don't need anything bigger. Anyway, I've signed the lease now.
Burke's here for a buyout, Mr. Jackson.
Oh, yes, right, I'll get it. We need some more cigarettes. The supply in the store is low.
Right, I'll order it in. Come on, Burke, you can leave those things in yourself.
Oh, not on you, Nelly. Them other bludgers will bash me up and knock it all off.
Yes?
I'd like to see Doreen Anderson.
Well, I have to speak to Mrs. Davidson and get her permission first.
If you would, it's very important.
Come in.
And there's a visitor for Doreen. I thought I'd better check with you first.
Oh?
Yes, it's, David Austin.
Oh, you're joking, surely.
I'm afraid not. He says it's very important that he sees Doreen.
What on earth could he want with her?
I don't know. But it must be something very urgent for him to have the nerve to come back here after what's happened.
Yes.
Well, what do you want me to tell him?
Let him see Burns. Take her along to the interview room yourself, Meg, and listen carefully. I'm curious to know what Mr. Austin could want with Doreen. I don't trust the man an inch.
All right, Burke, what's the matter?
As soon as you leave me alone, they'll bash me up and pinch all my stuff.
All right, leave it to me. Now, listen here, you lot. If anything should happen to Burke, I'll know who's responsible. So unless you want to spend some time in the pound, I suggest you steer clear. You understand?
Oh, give us one. Oh, you've got plenty. You can spare one.
Busy?
Come on, give us one. I'll give you back two when we get our buy-ups.
Drop dead.
Oh, I hope they rot your lungs.
Doreen, a visitor for you.
Me? That's funny. Kevin should be at work.
It isn't Kevin. You put that cigarette out and get back to work, Burke.
If it's not Kevin, I wonder who it is. No one else ever comes to see me.
Come on.
Just pick up what you need for the time being. I'll get the rest of it later. Kerry, your paintings and sketches, where are they?
What?
Your paintings and your sketches, they've gone.
Oh, I don't know. They were here when I... David probably took them.
David Austin.
Yeah, David Austin. That's all he ever really cared about, you know? My work and what he could get for it.
And what about the woman who phoned me? You still don't know who that was? Oh, well, we'd better report this to the police, that your paintings have been stolen.
Look, I don't give a stuff what happened to them. Just get rid of all this junk, will you?
No. You'll be using that again eventually.
No, I won't.
Now, look, you're distressed at the moment. In a few days' time, things will seem a whole lot different.
Just get rid of them.
Okay. You got everything you need?
Everything I need. That'll be the day.
Mrs. Burns, I'm David Austin.
Yeah?
I'm Kerry Vincent's agent. I'm also a very good friend of hers.
Oh, how is she?
She's fine. She was telling me that she gave you one of her paintings.
Yeah, as a wedding present. Why?
Well, I was wondering if you'd be interested in selling it to me.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, as I say, it was a wedding present, and I wouldn't like to hurt Kerry's feelings by selling it.
No, it's fine. I checked with her. She doesn't mind at all.
Why do you want to buy it?
Well, I'm getting together a collection of some of Kerry's works, so they might be of interest in time to come. I'm prepared to offer you $200 for that painting.
Oh, well, I'd have to speak to Kevin and see what he thinks, because it was given to the both of us.
Well, I'm sure he'd be very pleased that you made such a profitable sale. Look, I tell you what, I'm a very generous man. I'll give you $200 and $200 for Kevin, too.
$400?
But you will have to make up your mind immediately.
All right.
It's not quite that simple, Doreen.
What do you mean, Mrs. Jackson?
Yes, so what is the problem?
Before they're allowed to sell anything, they have to have Mrs. Davidson's approval.
But she won't mind, Mrs. Jackson. Why should she?
She still has to be asked. Would you wait here, please? Come with me, Doreen.
And she seems to think that David Austin took them.
Oh, surely not. I mean, I know the man's unprincipled, but could he stoop so low?
Oh, there's always the possibility that the woman who phoned me took the paintings.
Have you notified the police?
No, I wanted to, but Kerry wouldn't let me.
It's strange you should mention David Austin. He's here at the moment to visit Doreen Burns.
Well, the man's got gall, I'll say that for him. What does he want with Doreen Burns?
Come in.
It's about Doreen and David Austin.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Jackson.
He wants Doreen to sell the painting that Kerry gave her as a wedding present. He's offered $400 for it.
Well, that's odd. Why should he want that particular painting?
Well, he claims he's making a collection of all her early work.
Well, I suppose that's feasible.
Yes, that's very, very feasible. If Austin believes that Kerry is either dying or dead...
You mean it could gain in value?
Yes, her death would create demand for her work.
But how could Austin know about Carey? It was handled fairly discreetly, wasn't it?
Unless he was there while she was unconscious, and he, in fact, took the paintings. Listen, I have an idea how we can hit Mr. Austin where it hurts him most. Could we talk to Doreen, please?
Come in, Doreen.
Mrs. Jackson has explained about Mr. Austin's offer, Doreen.
Oh, so you don't mind if I sell it?
Question is, do you want to sell it, Doreen?
Well, I'd sort of like to keep it, you know, for sentimental reasons, but gee, $400. Well, it'd fix all the damage on Kevin's truck, you know, that he did a while back.
I see. Well, then, in that case, I think we might be able to do a little bit better.
Lost something? Oh, Truth, what are you doing sneaking around, you old bag? Spying on me.
Now, listen, I've got to do a deal with you.
Huh, deal with you? You got to be joking.
Now, listen, I've got to have a packet of fags.
Fat chance.
Oh, shut up, Nolene, and listen. I've got to have some fags and I'll pay you double.
No way.
Oh, come on, Nolene, I'm done for fag.
All right, Lizzie, you can have some fags.
Oh, you beauty.
You can have a packet for $5.
$5? That's highway robbery.
Take it or leave it. If you're really dying for a fag, what's $5?
All right, then. I think I've got that much. $5 for a packet of fags.
Yeah, I reckon I could make a fortune in the tobacco business. Where did you get that?
It's my business.
Well, I'm making it mine. Now, come on, Lizzie. Where did you get it?
I bought it. I bought a whole packet.
You bought it? Who from? Not from Burke.
What if it was?
Well, I thought you'd have more sense and have anything to do with her.
She was the only one who had any fags, wasn't she?
What'd she charge you?
$5.
$5 for one packet? You must be out of your head.
Listen, it's like I said, you mind your own business and leave me alone, Bee. After what you and Dor did to me, you can both go to blazes.
I wonder where Doreen is. She'll get back soon. She's going to miss her lunch.
Ah, yes, that's the one. Well, so it's all right to proceed with our little transaction, is it?
Oh, yeah, it's all right. I'm allowed to sell it to you, if I want to, that is.
But I thought you decided. You haven't changed your mind, have you?
Oh, well, I really like it too much to sell it to you for $400. You see, it's got real sentimental value.
How about $500?